return again, return again, turn to the land of soul, return again, return again, turn to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are born and reborn again. Relive the joys of your fathers, for you died with song of the land on their lips. Return again, return again, turn to the land of your soul. So as we prepare for Yom Kippur, the main word is return, tshuva, repenting. What's interesting about Yom Kippur is that it actually doesn't really start on the day of Yom Kippur. In the Torah it says 4 words, V'initemet nafshotechem batish'ah, which is translated, you should fast on the 9th day. But we all know that we fast on the 10th. So why does the Torah say to fast on the 9th? So the Gemara in Masechet Yoma Daf Pei Chedem with Aleph asks that question, and it says, V'chi b'tish'ah mit'anin, we don't fast on the 9th day. Ve'alo be'asor mit'anin, we fast on the 10th. Ela lomar lecha, why does it say to fast on the 9th? Kol ha'ochel v'shoteh b'tshi'i ma'aleh ha'katuv ki'ilu it'ana shi'i v'asiri. Why does it say to fast on the 9th? That if you eat and harvest on the 9th day, it's considered as if you fasted on the 9th and 10th day. Which means that Yom Kippur really starts 24 hours before the fast begins, and the way that we celebrate Yom Kippur is not by not eating, rather by eating. So the Sfat Emet in the year 1880 wants to understand, what does it mean that the fast begins by eating on the 9th day? So he says just in one sentence, very, very powerful, Lachen somchin achila v'shtiya. Why do we eat as a mitzvah on the 9th day? Litaken sibat hachet. What we're doing on the 9th day by eating is we're fixing the reason of the sin and not the sin itself. On Yom Kippur, we're mourning and we're fasting and we're doing all the experiences of Yom Kippur for the sins themselves. But what we're asking ourselves on the 9th day is not did we sin, but what caused the sin. And therefore we eat because the eating we do on the 9th day is what caused us to fail. And what's more important than repenting is knowing the reasons that caused us to fail. And so on Rosh Hashanah I was davening, I was chazan together with my son Oritan, and I said to him, Oritan, can you daven next to me? And he's an 8-year-old. So I expected, a 5-10 minute davening. And Oritan davened for 2 straight hours. So at the end of the 2 hours, I went over to him and suddenly runs out of the room crying. And after a while, I said to him, Oritan, why are you crying? And he said, Abba, you daven too fast. You daven like a cheetah. I didn't have time to daven. And what he was saying to me is, Abba, maybe you were the chazan, but for the child, the experience was not about what you're doing, but what causes you to do what you do. Our bracha as we enter into Yom Kippur is not just to think of the actions, but to change the atmosphere. Is our Shabbat table one that gives a feeling of yearning and love towards Judaism? Is the tefillah that we have with our children an experience of being together, that we want something together, or is it just that we're there because we need to be there? And so we should have a year that we change the atmosphere, the 9th day, the food, the Shabbat table, the Tefillah, and then when we get to Yom Kippur, we can really change, because we've not only learned what we did, but we've been able to truly understand why we cause an atmosphere that enables us to fail. Yom Kippur Tov.